Hello, Hermanville friends. Today I am going to do something called Thursday Tidbits by Mrs. Deneen. And we're going to do a little science experiment. Now, you know in science they have different words that you use only in science. Well, it's just like if you were playing basketball. Would you talk about someone getting a touchdown in basketball? Or would you say, yay, they got a first down? No, you wouldn't say that. Just like in football, you wouldn't talk about someone slam dunking or all net. So in science, it's the same thing. We have different words that we use. And one of the words we use is a word called density. Density tells us how heavy something is. So I was wondering, the other day I was thinking about it. Is water heavier than oil? Or is oil heavier than water? Well, if we were scientists, we would do an experiment and we would see which one is heavier. So today, I'm going to do that. I have some water here, and I colored it blue so we could see it. And I'm going to put it in this bottle. Now, I better put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. All right, here we go. So we'll just pour this in this clear bottle. What do you think I'm going to pour in next?
Looks like blue Gatorade, doesn't it?
It does look like
Mr. G is helping out here.
He's my cameraman. Okay, then we're taking this oil. And it's just regular cooking oil. Just something that you would find at Piggly Wiggly or at Dollar General. And here we go. I'm going to put, let's see what happens. Maybe the two will mix together and we won't be able to tell the difference. Or maybe the oil will go up on top. Or maybe it will stay on the bottom. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here we got a lot of bubbles going on. Look at that. Okay, what do you think's happening? It looks to me like the oil is on top of the water. That must mean that the water is heavier than the oil. Now, something fun that you can do with this is, look at this.
Trying to mix.
You can kind of see, it won't mix, will it? The water and the oil still stays on top. Woo! Well, you know, we could go and do something else. How about if we add another ingredient? Have you guys ever used corn syrup? It's really sweet. Well, I want to know, is corn syrup lighter or heavier than water? So let's try to find that out. Oh, I've got a jar here. And I'm going to put my blue water in here. And guess what I have to do? I have to take some oil and put it in my measuring cup. Okay, now we already know that the oil, and let's do this so it doesn't.
So now we're just repeating what we did before.
Yes, we just are repeating, we're seeing what will happen with the oil.
Putting oil into the water to see the separation that we saw before.
Oh, we can see that.
Yep, just like before.
Now, I know this looks weird, but I took some corn syrup and I put green food coloring in it so we could see the difference. So now, okay, what do you think? Do you think it's going to go on top of the oil? Do you think it's going to go in between the oil and the water? Or do you think it will go on the bottom? Let's just see. Okay, here we go. Let's pour this corn syrup. Can you see that? That green goopy corn syrup is going to the bottom.
That's corn syrup with green food coloring in it.
Yes. Now this might be a little bit hard to see. I'm going to have Mr. DeMag look at this. Look at this. What's on the bottom?
It looks like...
Let's see if we can and get a piece of
Looks like the green is on the bottom.
Here, let's look at this.
Now we can see the green.
Can we
back.
see it now?
Well, you can sort of, no, I think you
Like
can
right
see
here?
it okay.
Okay, so what's on the bottom? Have Mr. DeMay go.
Ah,
Oh, there we go.
Hold it up, Miss Deneen. Now,
Okay.
the green is on the bottom, so the corn syrup is the heaviest.
No, yes, the heaviest, right?
And the vegetable oil, or the water, is in the middle.
Yep.
And the cooking oil
Is on top.
is on top.
So, now we know that corn syrup is heavier than water. Water is heavier than oil, and oil is the lightest of all. So we've just proved that in density, water is more dense than oil, and syrup is more dense than water. So next Thursday, I want you to look on Instagram again, and we're going to do another Tidbit Thursday. We might not do an experiment. We might do something else. We'll see you later, Hermanville friends. Bye.
Bye from Mr. G.